Concert day. Okay, I have to be at my boyfriend's house before 3:30 because that's when we want to leave. So I have a few hours to get all the school and work done that I have to do, shower, get everything packed and ready, get ready, and also like eat food and stuff. So I'm not too worried about it. I just tend to get a little stressed out about time. So, but it'll be fine. So I don't know if you can hear me, but I am doing some work. What in the world? I'm doing some work, and while I do that, I'm gonna watch the new episode of NCIS that came out last night because I didn't get to watch it last night. It's hot, I'm going inside. It is currently 1:45. I'm going to take a shower and get my things packed. Actually, I might pack my things and then take a shower. I'm getting nervous, like the excited kind of nervous. Yeah. Kind of a jump in the timeline here because a bunch of things went wrong and I crashed out, so I didn't film anything. We have stopped for dinner at McDonald's. I just did my hair and my makeup and I have no idea how I look because it's getting dark. So I hope I look good. Back in the car now after the concert. It was great. It was wonderful. Our seats were really good. We were like in like the first section, row L, I think. Yeah, it was really good. Now we have a 2.5-hour drive home. We're at Whataburger for second dinner. Really, the McDonald's was like lunch because I didn't eat anything but the quesadilla earlier in the day. So yeah, I'm tired, but he's driving so I can sleep, except that he's also tired, so I might have to stay awake to keep him awake. We'll see. It's 2:30. We're finally home. The makeup's off. The hair is something, and I'm going to sleep. Good night. The concert was amazing. I will say we had one little hiccup. Basically, this guy got really mad at us for standing up because he wanted to sit down and he couldn't see if he sat down, and he put his hands on my boyfriend and I was about to fight him. If you want that story, it's on my TikTok and my Instagram, but it was really, really, really amazing. I definitely want to go see them again. The venue, FirstBank Amphitheater, was so beautiful. Like, it was so clean and so pretty. Probably my favorite venue I've ever been to. There was free parking, which was very much a perk. I was not expecting that, but I was very glad that there was free parking. And it was kind of like Disney World where they like tell you exactly where to park. So you didn't have to like drive around and like look for a spot, which I also appreciated. The walk from the parking lot to the amphitheater was not bad at all. You did have to walk a little bit from like the entrance of the amphitheater to the actual amphitheater, like where you sit and like where the stage is. But it was such a pretty walk and it was such good weather that I really didn't mind at all, even though I was wearing heels. It was kind of like a resort. I think that the venue is pretty new, but it was so clean and there were these little cabins that we passed and I'm not sure if they were just like visitor centers or something like that. I don't really know, but they were beautiful. The bathrooms were super clean and there were a ton of stalls, which made it super quick and easy to go in and out. Normally at concerts, I feel like there are only a few stalls and then the line gets really big, so I just kind of avoid going to the bathroom when I'm at concerts. But this one, it was actually very pleasant. Like, it was clean, it didn't smell, and it was not super far away from where you go to actually sit in your seat. So overall, in terms of the venue, it was a really, really great experience. Like I said, it was beautiful. For the show, the opener was Little Feat, and I really liked them. It was kind of a bunch of old men. Like, the lead singer was younger, but all of the instrumentalists were old, but they were so good and so lively. Like, I don't mean that they were old in like a negative way. I was not expecting it. But they were so good and I really enjoyed them. I love openers because it gives you a chance to find new bands and new musicians, and oftentimes the opener is going to be a similar genre to who you are actually there to see. So yeah, I am a big fan of openers, and Little Feat did not disappoint. Interesting band name, but I'm sure there's a story. And then Tedeschi Trucks came on, and I'm a singer, and so seeing Susan Tedeschi singing live was huge for me, and my boyfriend is a guitarist and he is obsessed with their trucks, and so he's seen Tedeschi Trucks. My boyfriend had seen them multiple times, but this was my first time seeing it. It was amazing, and it meant a lot to me because Tedeschi Trucks was kind of like the first band that my boyfriend and I bonded over. I had heard like literally one of their songs, but I loved it so much. And then when we started talking, he sent me Midnight in Harlem, and he was like, you need to listen to this song. I love this song. And I was like, that voice sounds familiar. And sure enough, they were the band that sang Anyhow, the song that I loved and was obsessed with and knew all the words to. So then I started listening to them more, and they just kind of became our band. Like, they were a band that we both really loved and we bonded over. And me being a singer would freak out about Susan, and he being a guitarist would freak out about Derek, and then we would freak out together. My boyfriend is not a fangirl or a fanboy, but he does really love and appreciate Derek and Susan and the entire Tedeschi Trucks Band. So it was really special for us to go. It actually was my birthday gift, one of them. For my birthday, he said that he would get us concert tickets, but we didn't have like a specific concert in mind. And then I saw Tedeschi Trucks was playing in Tennessee, and I was like, this is it. This is the concert I want to go to. So it was not like a birthday trip or anything, because my birthday is in January and it's October, but it was technically my birthday gift, and a very good birthday gift. One other thing that I wanted to mention was their band obviously was so amazing, and I really appreciated that there was a horns section and also I don't know what section it would be, like what the section would be called if there's a name for it, but there was like a tambourine and then a few vocalists, and obviously they had Derek, who was playing the guitar. They had the keys and 2 drum sets, which is awesome to me. I love the drums. But I really appreciated that every single person on the stage got a solo at one point or another. So obviously Susan is the lead vocalist, so she got to sing as well as play the guitar and have a solo with her guitar. Derek obviously had solos with his guitar. He literally said 0 words the entire time. Which is pretty normal for him. I think he's kind of shy. I mean, I obviously don't know him personally, but he normally does not speak at their concerts. So I was not expecting him to speak, so it was fine. But he did get a solo he got multiple solos with his guitar. He plays the slide guitar, which is so cool. He literally makes it sound like a human voice, and I love it. And then all of their instrumentalists and the background singers, they all got solos. At one point, with the horn section specifically, Derek would play something and then the horns would play something back, each one individually, and it really just felt like you were part of a jam session. It was very cool. Everybody got a solo, and I really appreciated that. As a musician and also as an audience member, it was awesome to see each individual and hear each individual and what they bring to the band. I know that Susan and Derek, they don't consider it their band. Their band specifically, they consider it the band. It's everybody's band, which is just really cool to me. And I really did feel that on stage and throughout the show. They are releasing an album in March, I believe, and I definitely want to see them again. They tend to tour pretty regularly, and I'm sure once they come out with the album, they will be touring for that album. So I will 100% be keeping tabs on that, and hopefully get to go see them again. If you haven't listened to them, give them a listen. They're so talented. Not my usual genre, I will say. I kind of listen to a little bit of everything for the most part, but I tend towards rock music, pop music, but I like old rock. Billy Joel is my favorite, that kind of thing. So this is a little bit different for me. They definitely have a more bluegrass, folky, country twang to them, but I love them. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.